Captain Billy J takes the wheel every time. Cruising on the ocean, feel the rhythm and rhyme. Rolling to casinos, bets up in the sky. Sweepstakes winner, luck's on high. Captain Billy J, sailing through the night. Dance and win, flying high like a kite. Captain Billy J, sailing through the night. Dance and win, flying high like a kite. Ports of paradise where the sea meets the sky. Every destination's a new chance to fly. Spin the globe, life's a game to play. With Captain Billy J, it's always holiday. Captain Billy J, sailing through the night. Dance and win, flying high like a kite. Captain Billy J, sailing through the night. Dance and win, flying high like a kite.
Are ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Hello there, everyone. Captain Billy J here, and welcome to another exciting edition of Captain Billy J Travels live from Pensacola, Florida. I just flew back from Seattle, Washington via Denver, Colorado, and boy, are my arms tired flying. Oh, it's been a travel day today. But I wanted to do it live because this is my normal live time, usually on Saturday when I do it live on Saturday. And so I thought, well, I'll put a live together, even though I'm tired. I've been up since 2 a.m. Pacific time this morning to catch my 5 a.m. flight at Seattle Airport. And then 2 hour or so flight to Denver, and then an hour or so layover in Denver. And then another over 2 hour flight back to Pensacola, Florida, but made it back. Actually came back a little early, a few minutes early, but then we had to wait for the plane to leave the gate, so it really didn't matter because we were late anyway, showing up to the gate. But I'm back, yay! After this long West Coast trip, so I was gone for almost 3 weeks. Had some quite adventures along the way. Did 2 cruises, went to Disneyland and California Adventure. We'll talk all about that today. I was trying to get photos together, but I ran out of time. So I'm probably going to share my Facebook. And I got photos on there. And for those of you that follow my personal Facebook, you've seen a lot of these photos. But I'll just kind of go over some of them real quick and talk about the West Coast trip in entirety. If you have any questions, let me know on the Carnival Firenze, on the Carnival Luminosa, on the Mexican Riviera, on Alaska, on Disneyland, or California Adventure. Let me know in the chat. I can answer questions. I'm an expert now on all of that. So, but let's go ahead and introduce the chat first. Very first person that came in is Scott for Controversial Cruising. Welcome aboard, Scott. It's good to have you here. It is the captain's chat. Yes, he's a part-time captain. I'm a full-time captain. But welcome aboard, Scott. Danny D, Drizzling and Fizzling. Danny D is here. Welcome aboard, Danny D. Yo, Danny D. Welcome aboard. Rooftop or Ruth Todd or Ruth E. Welcome aboard, Ruth. Good to see that you showed up on time. And I actually met Ruth and Steve in Seattle. So that was before the Alaska cruise, before this cruise behind me. So we'll talk about that too. I think I got some pictures. Yep, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, and Ryan Donahue is here. Welcome aboard, Ryan. Good to have you here as well. And yeah, all right, we'll get some more people coming in. I was thinking about maybe going a little bit later and going during the Traveling Gilbert's time because they're not going live tonight. That'll give me some more time to prep for the show, but I just decided to keep it as is. I didn't want to change anything, and so this is what you get. So for the next 56 minutes, you'll have me talking about West Coast trip. Roof says, was it bumpy coming in and out of Denver? It was a little bumpy going into Denver because it's a mile high. Going out though, there was no problem, so it was fine. It was fine today. Actually, the flights were great today from Seattle to Denver and Denver to Pensacola. Flights were great. Southwest Wi-Fi worked great. I was able to watch. I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie. I've already seen it, but I watched it again, and I watched the Man of Steel movie. So that helped pass the time. And of course, I got the window seats, and I got flew on Southwest, so I got A. So I could basically pick the seat I wanted. And this last flight, we got like row 4, so we were able to get off the plane pretty quickly. So even though we did show up a little bit late, even though we did show up early. Anyways, so yeah, so good travel day today. It was all good. Brittany Anderson is here. Welcome aboard, Brittany. She's a fellow Pensacolian. It's good to have you here, Brittany. So yeah, let's talk about my trip. So yeah, we just got back today. Whew. Arms are tired. But yeah, a lot of travel. Travel day takes it out on you. Good thing I don't work till Monday, so I have tonight to relax, and then I have all of Sunday to relax and get back in the swing of things. I'm back to work on Monday. That's another thing with work, kind of pissing me off. I'm supposed to be paid last Wednesday. I submitted my time card when I left the day before I left, and so I was expecting to get paid on Wednesday. No paycheck in the account. Check Thursday, no paycheck in the account. Reached out to my supervisor, asked him if he approved my timesheet. He said yes, he did, as he always does. And and then he had me check with a bank and see what's going on. And they don't still a deposit, so I had to go back to my supervisor and go to HR and say, hey, what's going on? I haven't gotten a paycheck yet. So he did a follow up, but I still haven't got paid yet. So yeah, that's the thing I have to deal with. I don't know if it's because I left early and I submitted my time card early or what. I don't know what's going on. Ruth says that I try to avoid connections with Denver because it's actually quite bumpy. Yeah, I was just going into Denver was a little bumpy. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. It was beautiful weather today. Steve says this is why I don't work. Hello. Yeah, I know. I want to retire. I didn't win Mega Millions or Powerball when I was out on the West Coast. So yeah, no paychecks. That's no bueno. No bueno on paychecks. Brittany says I've been having a little bit of frustrating day. Wi-Fi down all day. Oh no, and nothing loading on my phone on and off. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, I hate those days. Those happen. So yeah, I haven't got paid yet. So hopefully I get paid Monday. What else? Just got all my mail from my neighbor. I had lots of junk mail. I had some other stuff. I actually got a sweepstakes prize. I don't have it with me, but I got a Hulu doll, one of those dancing Hulu dolls you put on the dash of your car. I won one on the sweepstakes, so that came while I was gone, and some other stuff. Speaking of gifts, here's one of the gifts that I got on the Carnival Luminosa, thanks to Mr. John Heald. I got a 24-karat ship on a stick Carnival Luminosa. So yep, I got one of these babies. So thank you, Mr. John Heald, for that. He also gave me some cookies. Tried to ask for one on the Carnival Firenze, but they don't have them for the Carnival Firenze. They don't have the ship on the stick. So I thought they did. I don't know. I have to look into it. But I wasn't not able to get one. But I did get a Luminosa one, so which is good. Brittany says you kept a cat. Who kept a cat? Oh, my friend Virginia came over and kept an eye on the cat. He's alive. She came over yesterday, and she even said hi. My Elton, my cat, went up and said hi to her. The last 2 times, he was nowhere to be found. So good to see that he's alive, and so that's awesome. And yeah, he's definitely missing me. He's been meowing right now because he wants my attention because I've been gone for like 3 weeks. But he's all good. Linda, tell one creates is here. Welcome aboard, Linda. Good to have you here. She's part of bowl crafting that they do on Wednesdays. I think that's what it is. Welcome aboard. Let's see. I'm going to say hello to her. All right. So, yeah, I got 24 carats, ship on a stick. I still need to get one for the friends. I try to keep one for every ship that we have. Yes, he made it okay. He's back okay. Yeah, you made it back, unfortunately. Ruth says, did you receive any carnival offers while vacation? I've got some great ones. I got that 3 times VIFP point thing. That was the newest thing that dropped to help you get to Diamond by end of May. But I don't have time for work to do that, so that won't be a thing. And I'm still waiting. I'm trying to book. If Scott's still here, I'm still trying to book that non or the non-group, the group cruise in February 2027. I'm still waiting for a good casino deal to drop. I haven't gotten that yet. So, yeah, still waiting on some offers from Carnival. Nightbot is here. Welcome aboard, Nightbot. If you are a creator, put in hashtag creator. Nightbot will drop in the link to your channel. So, put in hashtag creator. Thanks, Nightbot, for showing up. Yeah, so let's I'll try to share some pictures. I tried to preload them on my computer, but ran out of time. Because I just got back like 2 hours ago. Less than 2 hours ago. I got back. And I'm doing a live show. I've been up since 2 a.m. Pacific time. But let me go ahead and share my screen here. This is just off of Facebook. So if you've seen Facebook, you'll see some of these pictures. I'll just kind of do this maybe. There we go. I'll do that. Yeah, that way you can see the full picture. So there's the flight leaving from Pensacola to Nashville, Tennessee. That was our connecting flight. I'm just going to go through pictures real quick. This going into Long Beach from Nashville, Tennessee. Flew Southwest the entire way. Great. Southwest was great. All 6 flights I was on. So that was all good there. So I'll go back to that. That's fine. Brittany says, my husband's now looking at other deployment opportunities, meaning he will not be going on the one. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's good. Get to spend some time with you, hopefully. That's good. All right. So, yeah, Southwest, flying on Southwest. Here's the Long Beach airport. So, I actually like the airport. It's kind of a smaller airport, but it's a lot of it's outdoors. But here's some palm trees. There's a car rental place across the way here. There's welcome to Long Beach. Darren is here. Welcome aboard, Darren. Good to have you here. Yeah, ride share pickup right across from the thing. We stayed at the Residence Inn by Marriott. I stayed here for free, thanks to some points I received from Residence Inn. And then this is the rules for TSA. And there's me flying. And we got some Southwest drink and graham crackers. All right, and yeah, that's where that ends there. Let me see. Let's go to embarkation day on a Carnival Firenze. And bear with me because I'm loading this up on my computer and I'm hoping everything is good. Is the non in 2027 event? Well, okay, there's 2 group cruises in February 2027. There is the one that's put on by Scott's part of it, and Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts are on there. A whole bunch of other people are going on that one. That's on the Carnival Celebration that goes out of Miami. That leaves on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Then there's the one that's put on by Josh and Michelle, Ventures Ahead, and Lovey's Fat Life. That goes out in February, a week later afterwards, February 27, and that goes on the Carnival Horizon. And both cruises go to the Celebration Key. I'm probably going to book the first one first with Scott and Liz and Chris because I want to sail on the Celebration again. I love Celebration. And plus, I love all the people that are on there. So, probably do that. I would love to do both group cruises, but there's a week in between. They both go out of Miami. So, I would either have to fly back home, work for a week, and fly back to Miami because it's not cheap to stay in Miami for a week. Unless I got some hotel deals from Hard Rock in Fort Lauderdale, that I would stay there. Um, but yeah, so I want to book both cruises, but might just be one. Brittany said Southwest is great. One of the members of the YouTube channels I watches Southwest flight attendant. Awesome, cool. Yeah, I love Southwest is cool. I love they had a TV show on Southwest back in the day, which I have a DVD of. But yeah, Southwest is pretty cool. All right, so they have a captain's lounge just for captains like myself at the Long Beach cruise terminal. And here's Long Beach. Oops, skip ahead there. There's the terminal. Here's the Queen Mary. So it's cool to see the Queen Mary there. Didn't get to tour it, but maybe next time. They have a chicken shack here on the Carnival Firenze. So there's some of the options. Kind of like Big Chicken, but kind of not. But the fries are really good on this. So, and I got the barbecue one. So that's the barbecue one. But I love the fries on there. And Carnival Firenze is the Italian style. So you'll see some of the Italian style here in the room in the cabin. There's the infamous luggage mat. We had an ocean view cabin on this. Also, this was a premiere as well, offer that I booked. This gives you an idea of the captain's quarters here. Actually, this one had a deluxe ocean view. So this one had a bathroom with a bathtub in it and a sink. And then it had the regular shower, which has a glass shower and toilet. So that's pretty cool to have that. But that's just the cabin there. There's a view from the ocean view, leaving the port of Long Beach. There I am with the Queen Mary, Long Beach. Always go to the Shop, Eat, Explore show. And actually, they combined it with the Fun Aboard, Fun Ashore show. So they give away excursions and they also give away other prizes. So that's why I go, is for the prizes. But I don't think I want anything at this one. This is the Lido deck on the Carnival Firenze. And there's the sail away party for that. So it gives you an idea of what that is. Let's see. Steve loves chicken. That's good. You are what you eat, Steve. Chicken. Bark. Bark. Anyways, Ruth says we flew to Cabo a couple weeks ago since my daughter is a flight attendant for Southwest. Awesome. That's cool. Yep, they were in Cabo before I was. But we're heading to Cabo here on the Carnival Firenze. That's just one of the actually on this cruise we never ate in the dining room. Never ate in the dining room once on the Carnival Firenze, except for C-Day brunch. They go there for C-Day brunch. The next day on the Carnival Firenze was in Ensenada. So we're supposed to go to Cabo San Lucas first and then Ensenada, but because of the storm that happened that was going through Cabo, they switched our ports around. So we ended up going to Ensenada first. So there's me with the Carnival Firenze. And then they have dressed up actors there. I'm just going to skip through pictures. We went an excursion on this one. It was a La Bufador adventure. So first stop was the place where they originated the margarita. Well, there's a couple stories. It's kind of like the pina colada in San Juan. There's a couple different stories of who created the pina colada. Well, there's a couple stories of who created the margarita. So this is Bar and Andolas, but this is supposedly where the margarita was created. And so there I am with a margarita, frozen margarita. And I got my picture here with the margarita celebrating the 77th anniversary of the margarita. And there's a video. I don't need to skip the video. Oh, this is La Bufadora. Let's see if I can play this. Oh, this one I get wet on. Let's see if you guys can see this. Lost the video. Oh, there it is. So that's a La Bufadora. Oh, maybe there's a second one. Let's play. Yeah, so I got a little wet in the Bufadora, but they said it's good luck, and it was good luck for me. I'll tell you about that in a second. So we had fish tacos, and then Corona in Mexico, and let's see what else is here. Oh, there's one of the tail animals. I think it's a bear. And let's see. Oh, this is a premiere. So this was a premiere offer I booked. I forgot that I booked a premiere. So they give you a little item. So they give me this Premier Cruises bag. I went to Deal No Deal. Now I did mention the La Bufadora was good luck. Well, it was good luck because I got selected to go on stage. Deal No Deal for my second time. So there's one person, and then that was the I went. There was two shows. I didn't go. I didn't make it on the first show, but I made it on the second show. And he won $150. And all I could say is I won more than that. But so stay tuned. I'll have a vlog out on all that of how much I won. But I actually won on some of my cards. I won $30 fun play. I won $29 bingo deal. And so I won pretty good on that. There's me with my one of my favorite drinks, which is the Kiss on the Lips drink. Um, Ruth says Hurricane Lorena downgraded to a tropical storm. You should have seen it before they cleaned it up for it. Yeah. I told Ruth that there was some like mud and stuff in Cabo on the tour that we went on. So there I am with my Kiss on the Lips. And I won three more times on my cards. I won three more $30 casino fun plays. So I had like $150 in the casino thanks to Deal or No Deal. Plus, I got to go on stage. And then I went to the 80s Rock and Glow party. It's always a fun time. And let's see, what else is next? Oh, I got some video. I'm trying to load. We'll skip the video. And we had a good time at the 80s party. These are just some videos. I don't want to play them because I'll get copyrighted. All right, so that was Ensenada. And then let's scroll up here and we can skip the sea day. I got to see the statue of David. Let's go to Cabo. So they had the towel animal invasion. So that's pretty cool to have the towel animal thing there. And that's probably a video or something trying to load. Oh, no, close up of the towel animal there. And let's see what else we got here. Maybe it will let me. It's thinking about it. It wants me to go to the next screen, but it won't let me. There we go. I had to meet at a meeting point for the shore excursion. So we did that. And we went to the Discover the Wonders of Cabo by Land and Sea. And trying to skip through these a little faster. My computer's running a little slow. We had to take a water shuttle to get over to Cabo. So this is the water shuttle. But Cabo is beautiful. I actually like Cabo more than Ensenada. We went on this Discover Cabo by Land and Sea. So this is a catamaran that we were on. And it took us out to the Land's End Arch. So there's the Carnival Firenze docked out there. And these are just some pictures I took along the way. So beautiful rock formations out here. And we're coming up to the arch here. It's just me with the rock formations. This is probably one of my favorite excursions. I'm not even to the arch yet. But it was a beautiful day. And we did see some sea lions. So there's some sea lions there in the shade. And there's the arch. So there you see the arch there. So yeah, pretty famous for that. And then we went on a land tour as well too. I'm not going to share all the pictures of that. Then we had another sea day, so I'll skip that. So then we got back in Long Beach, and then that day I went up to the airport and rented a car and we drove over to Anaheim, California to go to Disneyland. So let me pull up my Disneyland pictures. Steve says, you're lucky the water cleared up. It was a mess after. I bet it was. I bet it was. Yeah, it was beautiful. The water was beautiful when we went. But yeah, it was all good there. All right, back to pictures here. Just trying to load up pictures. There we go. So I drove over to Disneyland Resort, and hope you slow loading up pictures. There's a walkway to get to the parks. This is my, I guess I said in the previous live, this is my second time to Disneyland. My first time to go on California Adventure. So first we went to California Adventure, and so here's some of the theming they have here. This is by the Monsters Inc. There's Monsters Inc. We went on that ride, and I'm gonna hide Steve's comment there. And I'm probably gonna hide some videos in here. I think I'm gonna add some videos. Oh, we're just walking through the Monsters Inc. ride. So I enjoyed the ride. Monsters Inc. was pretty fun. Good for kids and families. We'll just try to get through these pictures. I just took some pictures of the queue as you walk through the ride. And I took some pictures on the ride itself. Just my computer's running a little slow, so I'm running a little slow too after this travel day. Yeah, this was taking forever. Well, let's skip that. Yeah, we went to Disneyland, so it was a good time. Let's just go right here. So after California Adventure, we did most of the rides. I got to go on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and then some of the other rides. So I got done all the rides I wanted to do. They're celebrating the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, so that's cool. They also have it Halloween themed too. So there's the monorail. So not only do they have monorail in Disney World, they have one in Disneyland too. So but yeah, they're celebrating the 70th anniversary. And let's see here. Come on, pictures. Trying to get to the castle. But there's a Halloween theming. They have the pumpkins out of the Disney characters. So you get to see that. There's some more of the characters. And let me know if you've been to Disneyland in the chat. But yeah, I just got a few pictures snapping. This is the opera house they have there in Disneyland. See how it's all themed with Halloween. You got the pumpkins and stuff. I caught the last part of the parade. It has some of the villains in it. So there's Captain Hook and the Queen of Hearts and the Evil Queen. And here we are walking down Main Street behind the parade. And let's thinking. Oh, there's a penny arcade in Main Street. There's the castle. There's the small castle compared to Walt Disney World. But anyways, so I won't bore you with too many Disneyland pictures because I know what you guys are excited for, Alaska. So I'll try to show some Alaska pictures on here. Oops, now we're getting a wait from Facebook. That's not good. All right. Moving on. So I did go to Indiana Jones Adventure ride, so I wanted to do that. And I got a lot of rides done, except for the bobsled, the Matterhorn bobsleds. I did not able to go on there. After Disneyland California Adventure, we went to stayed at the Super 8 in Cypress, Buena Park area, Cypress, California. Stayed there for the night because we had to go fly out of Long Beach the next day. Someone said it was snowing in Juneau, Alaska, but that was not true. Then we flew from LA to Oakland, and I bought some scratch-off tickets in California. I actually won on three scratch-off tickets. I won on all three. won $29, and I won. I didn't win the Mega Millions. So I do have some California scratch off tickets I have to turn in. So either I send them to somebody who'll turn them in for me, or I have to mail them in and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's flew from Oakland up to Seattle, and so there I am flying. And then we took the light rail from Seattle to our hotel area, which we stayed at the Moore Hotel, which is kind of an older historic hotel. No air conditioning, but it was fine because it had cooled off at that time. And I believe I have some pictures from. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. Let's take a look back because we had dinner with Ruth and Steve that are in the chat. And let me see if I have them in this. Might be the other day. These are some hotel pictures from the Moore Hotel. Wasn't the greatest place to stay at, but it was convenient. It was only like a block or so away from the Pike Place Market. Actually, I don't have any photos on there. Let me jump ahead. Oh, this was the our cabin we had on the Carnival Luminosa going up to Alaska. This was an interior with an obstructed view, so patio doors right between a couple of lifeboats. Must be here. Yeah, this is the light rail and stuff. Let me bring that up here. And we're about halfway through the show. Do make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Would appreciate it. Hit subscribe. And click that bell notification to be notified when I post some videos, because I'll have lots of videos to post. I have lots of videos to edit first and then post. But here I am at the light rail station right here at the airport. And let me go back maybe. Oh, no, I can't do that. Yeah. Pictures are so apologize for that. Like I said, I didn't have enough time to get pictures together before this live show. A little rambunctious. I should have waited till maybe next Saturday, or took over the Gilbert's time today instead. But it's all right. For those of you that have me personally on Facebook, you can see all these pictures on there. There's the underground that Ruth was so excited to see. So there's the underground, the light rail. So I took a picture of that. There's that Moore Hotel. I'll probably get a whole bunch of Moore Hotel pictures here. I was trying to get to where Steve and Ruth are. Oh, I did go to Target. So there's a Target there. Oh, well, here it is. We went to Chinooks with Steve and Ruth. And I had the prawns. So there's the prawns there. They're pretty good. And come on. There's a picture of the prawns. There's Steve and Ruth and Danny in that picture, but there's the three of us there. So it was good to see Steve and Ruth. Yeah, and then it was time to board the next day. So I went to the Public Market Center, Pike Place Market. I didn't go there. I just went on the outside of it because I was going to Target. Target's pretty cool. They have an escalator for shopping carts. So it's like a 3-level Target. So right next to the escalator, you put your shopping cart in there, and the shopping cart goes up with you as you go up the escalator. It's pretty cool. I put a short out on it today, so check that out if you missed it. It's a YouTube short on Target. So that was interesting. Um, and then I did a live show from just before Juneau. Here's they do have some creativity at sea on board the ships. And so we did a felt whale keychain outside a bear and an eagle. So they have those little craft items that they do. So that's pretty cool. But they do that. And it's for free too. So and then the seas were a little rough getting out of. I remember that. And Actually, I'm not gonna be able to show too many pictures here. I did go to the Fun Aboard Fun Shore show. I also did listen to the naturist or naturalist on board. But I did not win anything at the Fun Aboard Fun Shore show. I didn't win anything at the Sea show, the Shopping, Eat, Explore. Um, Made it up to oh well, and then Juneau. I can't show the pictures. Oh, because they're back here. I'm out of order. No, I'm not out of order. I guess I didn't put Juneau pictures. Anyways, we went to Juneau. We went to the Mendenhall Glacier and stuff, and we also went to Nugget Falls. So I do have some pictures of that. I can't show them right now, but that was a great time. We went the cheap route. We went up the city bus. So we took the city bus was like what $2 one way for one person. And so like $4 in total to go round trip. But we took that up as far as it could go. Then we walked a mile and a half to get to the visitor center of Mendenhall Glacier, and then walked the rest of the way up to Nugget Falls. Look at the falls; they're awesome. Do recommend if you try to go to Juneau, go to the Mendenhall Glacier and Nugget Falls. Do both. And then we went to the viewpoint for the Mendenhall Glacier, so that was great. I really enjoyed that. We did not take the bus back because we didn't want to walk a mile and a half back to the bus stop. So we took a lift back, my treat, and we actually stopped by the whale statue, which is pretty cool if you haven't seen that. And I got a shorts and pictures of that. So check out my YouTube shorts. I do have a video on that. But that whale statue was pretty cool. All right. So that was Juneau. And then I went to Skagway and boarded the steam train. Um, and that was an awesome time. Oh, here's Juneau pictures. You see a little bit of Juneau. I'm not going to load them because it takes taking Facebook forever to load. Went to Skagway, and we did that train ride. They still have the landslide there going on. Steve. Oh wait, Steve said the Walmart in Cabo has one also the wheels lock up, so it doesn't. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I have never seen that before. I've never seen an escalator for a shopping cart or a buggy. Ruth says they have those in Mexico at the Walmarts too. I didn't know we had any. Yeah, I didn't know. There's one in Illinois, I guess, and they have them in Target and a couple or in Seattle, and in all kinds of different other places too. But I had never seen them before. Anyways, Skagway was awesome. The train ride was awesome. I do recommend that train ride. Go on that either train ride. The steam train was awesome, but they also have not the steam train. They have trains that just go up north, but they don't go into Canada. And then they have some that go into Canada, but you gotta have a passport, which we did that. Went into Canada, stopped at Lake Bennett, and those were great. That was a great excursion, so I do recommend it. It was a pricey excursion, but it was well worth it. All right, so then the next stop was supposed to be Tracy Arm Fjord. Well, because of some landslides that happened because of earthquakes in the area, they've been going to Endicott Arm Fjord instead, which is actually the better fjord. And so we did an excursion. So we went to Endicott, and let me see. Here's some pictures here. I'll try to pull these up, but here I am on the little Glacier Express. Um, and we'll see if Facebook will cooperate with me. There's an iceberg out in the water. I have some great pictures and stuff, and I'll have vlogs on all this too coming up. I just want to give you a little bit of some pictures of what's to come in the vlogs and stuff. But yeah, it's beautiful. I do recommend this excursion too. It's expensive. It's the only excursion you can do in Tracy Arm Fjord or Endicott. But you can see all the ice that are chunks that are floating in the water. And then we'll get to Dawes Glacier here if Facebook allows me to. You also see some waterfalls along the way too. Pretty awesome. Yeah, probably got some videos trying to load. Try to skip. Yeah. Oh, here's the Dawes Glacier coming up. And what was awesome is we actually got to see it ice calving, which is when ice chunks fall off of the glacier into the water. So we actually did get to see that. So that was really awesome. I got a YouTube short on that. Um, I also have included it in my vlog when I create the vlog. But this is the Dawes Glacier, beautiful blue there. It was awesome to see in person. So I do recommend. Um, Hopefully, you get to go to Endicott arm and you get to see this. But this was awesome. And again, we got to see it ice chunks coming off. Ruth says you can run your live as long as you want today. Yeah, I try to be respectful. Other people that go live. I mean, if I go a little longer today, hey, why not? But and you've seen these pictures, Ruth, on my Facebook. Um, but yeah, it was an awesome time on the videos. Yeah, no, yeah, Gilbert's still live, but they didn't go live for another 2 hours after 20 minutes. So I know there's other lives that happen after mine. Oh, this is maybe the video with the ice chunks. Yes, it is. Yep, and there goes the ice calving. So that was really cool to see that in person. So I'm glad I was able to see that and get it on film. But yeah, so that was the glacier tour there. So I do recommend that definitely, and I have a video and a YouTube short of the ice calving. So there's that created, and let's see what else is up here. The next stop was Ketchikan. So I went to Ketchikan, and I wanted to go here to go to Creek Street, and so we'll see if Facebook loads up the Creek Street photo here. Let's see. It's thinking. And let me know if you've been to Ketchikan or if you've been to Endicott Arm or if you've been to Juneau or Skagway. Let me know in the chat. Again, if you have any questions on any of these ports, let me know. But yeah, we went to Creek Street, and you go to Creek Street for a couple things. You can see Dolly's, which is where they had a brothel, former brothel, and then the salmon ladder at the end of Creek Street. And I may not be able to load the pictures up for that, but it was pretty cool. I think I have a YouTube short as well. There's Dolly's, but I have a YouTube short. I saw a sea lion in the water as well here, and of course I saw some salmon. Saw some salmon trying to get up the salmon ladder, but failed. But it was a beautiful day in Ketchikan. Usually it's like raining or cloudy, but it was beautiful blue sky. It was a perfect weather day. Uh, Scott says a salmon ladder. Yeah, with Ken. I mean Steve. Yeah, Scott said that he has a friend that owns a gift shop called Salmon Ladder Gift Shop, and I asked him about it. He said, "Oh yeah, that's Ken, my friend Ken, uh, at the Salmon Ladder Gift Shop." And so I go into the Salmon Ladder Gift Shop, and I asked, "Hey, is Ken working, or is Ken here? Are you Ken?" And he says, "No, my name's not Ken. My name is Steve." I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right." And then he said, "Well, I don't know, Ken. Maybe it's a different gift shop or something." I'm like, "Okay, maybe. I don't know." So then I come to find out that the Scott was actually talking about Steve. His name was Steve and not Ken. Scott. So, anyways, that was the guy. I talked to the guy, but then I had already left and I was on my way back to the cruise ship. So, yeah, so I didn't get to talk to him any more than that. But so Scott and I had a good laugh about that. Um, Next live show is Sherry at 6:30. Yeah, I can go a little longer, I suppose. I'll go a little longer. Um, But yeah, Steve no longer wants to be friends with me. Yeah, he got the name wrong. I even watched Scott's video on it, and he does say Steve in it, not Ken. But your friend Scott is yes, he is an idiot, Captain Idiots. Anyways, it was a good time though. All right, so that was so I got time. I will try to load up pictures if Facebook allows me to. Again, usually I have these pictures all loaded on my computer, but again, no time due to traveling. There I am here at the Creek Street, and blame Eddie. Yeah, uh, um, Scott, you fuggled it. You fuggled it, Scott. Oh, Jason is here. Welcome aboard, Jason. Good to have you here. That's a newer name I haven't seen. We were just talking about the West Coast trip. Talked about the Carnival Firenze. Talked about Mexican Riviera, Disneyland, California Adventure. Now we're up here in the Carnival Luminosa in Alaska, and we're in Ketchikan right now. Um, yep, he fuggled it. Uh, but yeah, Ketchikan. Do you recommend try to get off up here? Yeah, Facebook is just not letting me show some pictures here. So wants to pull up videos as well too. So oh, maybe the sea lion video wants to play. We'll see if the sea lion. Oh, there's salmon. Let me go back. You can see some salmon floating in the water. Here's the sea lion right here. So it's kind of cool to see a sea lion there. Where's the fish? The fish. More fish. All right, and they have a tram that there is there too. And I didn't go up the tram; wasn't open yet. We were only here in Ketchikan for like 4 hours, and it was in the morning too. Yeah, salmon shark. So this is Creek Street. This is coming up to the salmon ladder, but we're kind of walking up here. Just got some views of the rapids there. So pretty cool to see in person. And yep, there you see more of the rapids there. There's the salmon ladder here on the left. So there I am. And the place, this is where Steve works. Salmon Ladder Gift Shop. This is where Steve, not Ken, Steve works. But yeah, so I did get a picture there. I did go into the shop too, and they have some signs out here as well talking about the salmon. And there's a couple of salmon floating there in the water. I didn't see. I guess I did see one dead one, but these ones are alive. So they also deck boat tours that go through. So it was cool to see those as well. And let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, this is they talked about this on the Glacier Express about the five fingers of salmon. So you got chum, sockeye, king, silver, and pink. So 5 fingers of salmon. So that's kind of cool way to remember the salmon there. And there's some more of the creek. And I got the salmon ladder coming up here, I think. A better view of it. Oh, there's some salmon there. Yep, all five, says Scott. Unless you got 4 fingers, then I don't know how that works, but if you're like one of the Simpsons or something. Yeah, there I am with the salmon ladder. And there was like a couple salmon trying to jump up the ladder, but they were unsuccessful. I did get a YouTube short, so check that out as well. Um, but yeah, let me stop those pictures. And then after the salmon ladder, walked back and then went through some of the shops and made our way back. And then stopped in Victoria, British Columbia. and just into the port area and then right back on. I probably stayed 10, 15 minutes or less, and then right back on the ship because we're only there for a couple hours. Jason said, yes, Salmon Shark, you are correct. Steve Ross, well done. So I did another excursion. This was um, on board the Carnival Luminosa. I did the Behind the Fun tour bridge, and so I got to meet. So there's our picture together. So yeah, I asked him if he wanted to borrow my hat, and he said no. So, but so yeah, so I got to meet with the captain, and we also had a group photo taken on the bridge as well. And yeah, so we went on the bridge. We went into the engine room. We went to the galley. We went we went behind the stage of the theater, and then we went to the laundry area. We went to where they recycle and do waste and stuff. We checked out, walked by some crew cabins. We saw where the brig was. We went to the crew training area, and then we went to the crew bar, and then we went up to the steakhouse and we had some mimosas. And also, we got this bag for the Behind the Fun tour. So they gave us this bag, and they gave us a couple other things here. Let me pull this up. Maybe come on, Facebook, work with me. We also got a Behind the Fun hat, and we also got a little fun facts sheet. They give some fun facts on the Carnival Luminosa and like all the food and stuff they have to bring on for a 1 week cruise and stuff. So that was interesting. Hi, Jason, says Captain. Says Jason. Hi. Ruth says, I'm surprised they let you wear your getup on that too. Hey, I'm a captain. And they addressed me as captain the entire time too. So yeah, it was good. I was trying to bring up this last photo here. Come on, Facebook. There's also a recipe for Carnival melting chocolate cake too. And Facebook is not letting me load up the picture. Well, and then oh, and Greg is here. Mr. Fried Rice is here. Welcome aboard, Mr. Fried Rice. Good to have you here. I had some fried rice on the Luminosa. They have chopsticks um, on board on the buffet, and so I had that a couple times. So I did have some fried rice, which is good. Yeah, Facebook is not cooperating with me right now, so we're gonna end Facebook. So yeah, that's not working. I can't even get out of the screen. And hopefully I'm not frozen. Okay. Well, let's get out of there. Maybe. Yeah, I know you're not responding. Bear with me. We're having some computer technical difficulties at this time. My computer's tired too because I was using it on my travels as well. And so, yeah, it's not happy with me right now. Let's see. I can't even click on comments. No, don't freeze on me. Okay, I'm back. All right. Anyway, so that's it for pictures because Facebook is not cooperating. Steve says, tell the people why the short stop in British Columbia. Oh, okay. So because of maritime law, if you leave from a U.S. port and you go to out, you can't go from like U.S. port to U.S. port and then back. So you have to stop at a foreign country. So that's why they stop in Victoria, British Columbia, because of that stupid law that they have. So we only were there for like 2 or 3 hours. So not much time. We're there at night too, but that's the reason why we have to stop in Victoria, British Columbia. Otherwise, they would just go right back to Seattle, probably. Ruth says that's nice that they played along with you and your cute. Hey, no, I'm a real captain. See, it says captain on it. I got the little stripes here. I've got emblems on my shirt. I got the uniform here. Yeah, real captain, full time captain. Yeah. So, but it was a good time. Oh yeah, unless it's a U.S. flagship. Yeah, these are all like the ships are based out of like Bermuda or Bahamas or somewhere that's not in the US. That's why you're correct, Ryan. That's why they have to stop at a foreign country. But yeah, if it's a US flagship, like there's some like river cruises, like on the Mississippi, they don't have to go to a foreign country because they're a US flagship. And they're usually US crew. And those are expensive because you got to pay for those US crew as well. So yeah, don't be laughing with Ruth's Danny D. No, that's not right. Anyway, so yeah, so then Victoria, British Columbia, again, there 10, 15 minutes, and then just went to they have like one gift shop, they have a food truck, and then they have like an artist area. You really have to go out and take a taxi, or it was like a 25-minute walk just to get anywhere too. So just skipped all that, and I did go into Canada and then right back out. Of course, we were on the train ride. We stopped in Canada too. So, anyways, but that's pretty much it for the Carnival Luminosa, Carnival Firenze. Overall, had a great time. I love the Carnival Firenze ship better than the Carnival Luminosa because it's newer, it's bigger, and it's the Italian style, which is different. Some people don't like the Italian style. I loved it. So I do like the Carnival Firenze better than the Carnival Luminosa, but the Carnival Luminosa was fine. We had a very scantily clad woman in our bathroom on a Carnival Luminosa. You can see pretty much everything except for woman parts. You can see some women parts on there. So, but it was very scandalous picture. Usually they're not so revealing, but that was interesting. But that's like that on the Carnival Pride and Carnival Spirit stuff like that. Those kind of class ships. This Carnival Luminosa is basically kind of like Carnival Spirit class ship. It is different though. It's a Costa ship previously, so it is a little different layout. It's interesting for sure. But I'll have a ship tour on this. I filmed that the last morning. I did a ship tour. I did a casino tour. I did an arcade tour. So that'll be coming out in the future. I have all my vlogs coming out on Alaska. That'll be coming out. Um, I have a vlog on Disneyland, California Adventure. I've got ship tour, casino tour, arcade tour on the Carnival Firenze. I'll have vlogs on Carnival Firenze. So over the next probably 2 months or so, 3 months, I'll have all these vlogs and ship tours coming out. I might work on one this weekend and have it ready for the Saturday Spotlight next Saturday. That's usually when I air or premiere my vlogs and stuff will be during that. Ship tours I do at a different time. So click that bell notification to be notified when I do post a video or short or live. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to be busy. Definitely, Steve, with editing. I got lots of editing to do. I got lots of content to go through. I got lots of pictures to go through, all kinds of stuff. But let's see. Carnival Firenze, yeah, ship was great. The staff was great. The show actually I like the show a little bit better on the Firenze. The Cabo San Lucas was my favorite port out of the two. I like that better than Ensenada. But I do like the Bufadora too. But the only thing I didn't like about the Bufadora is all the vendors. They have all of these vendors. They're nice as you walk down to the Bufadora because they give you free samples of like drinks and then like churros and all kinds of stuff and Mexican candy along the way. But then on the way back, it's high pressure, trying to get you to come into their stores and shop and buy stuff. So I didn't like that very much. So that's something I didn't like about the La Bufadora. And then Cabo was awesome. I love the catamaran out to the Land's End Arch. It was awesome. And then the land tour was cool too. It was a bus ride, and we made a couple stops along the way. So I do recommend that. Um, Ruth says the Luminosa is on its way to Hawaii, then on to some South Pacific islands. 22 days, I think. Yep. Yeah, a lot of sea days on that one. We actually met some people that were on that Alaska cruise that I was on, and they're doing the 21, 22 day trip over to Australia. And then there's another guy that's doing all that, and then he's going on another Australian cruise or New Zealand cruise, and then he's flying and doing the Mediterranean. So he's been gone for a long time on cruises. So yeah, they're off to Australia. So I was on the very last Alaska cruise for the Carnival Luminosa this season. So yeah, pretty late in the season. Mills says, "So what did you win? Did I miss it? Well, I did get the ship on a stick from John Heald, so I got that, um, and I got some Premier from the casino. I got the bag I showed. I got like a sun care kit from the Premier thing. I didn't win anything at the Fun Aboard Fun Ashore show. I didn't win anything at the shopping show. I didn't win anything in the casino. So the casino was not good on either cruises. Yeah, I did not win anything in the casino. The only thing I did win was Deal No Deal on the Carnival Firenze. I won. I got to go on stage, which I have not told the amount yet. You have to stay tuned for the vlog, the Deal No Deal vlog that I went on stage. So stay tuned for that. You'll find out all about that. But I did win a $150 fun play in the casino from Deal No Deal. I also won bingo packages, 2 bingo packages that I use. I did not win anything at bingo. And then on the Luminosa, I played Deal No Deal. Didn't win nothing on my cards. So, and nothing in the casino either. Actually, I lost more on this casino than I did at the Firenze. So, but yeah, so that's my my wins or no wins, I guess. Oh, Will G is here. Welcome aboard, Will G. Good to have you here. We're just about ending this live here soon. Mill says, no fair. Inquiring mind wants to know. Yep, no worries. You'll find out about Deal No Deal a little bit later once I get those edited. Again, probably in the next month or two, I should have those out. I'll put out Carnival Firenze out first. Then I'll probably do Disneyland, California Adventure, and then Alaska will be the last. That's the best. Saving the best for last. So, anyway, so good time at Carnival Firenze. And then had a great time at Disneyland, California Adventure. Got to do all the rides I wanted to, except for the Matterhorn bobsled rides. But I got to do what I wanted to do. So I had Lightning Lane, which helped get me on rides faster. The weather was beautiful too, so it was a great time there. Steve says, so it's safe to say the ship has plenty of gas money. Yeah, from me, they do. Did the casino open up that night after leaving Victoria? No. So it closes. We actually got to Victoria an hour later than we were supposed to. So usually it closes at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it closes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But it did not reopen. So yeah, did not reopen because it's too close to Canada and too close to US. So that's why they were not open after that. So yeah, so the casino isn't open as much on an Alaska cruise as it would be in like the Caribbean or even Mexican Riviera. So probably more open in the Caribbean than anywhere else. So, but yeah, so that's the casino. I like the Carnival Firenze casino better. It was a little bit bigger. It also had a non-smoking casino. So it had a smoking casino, which was a larger one, and then it had a non-smoking casino, which was smaller. And the Luminosa did not have that. It was just one casino. So, and I like the machines better on the Carnival Firenze. Actually did better on the Carnival Firenze, even though I still lost a little bit. But yeah. So that's casino. So again, I'll have casino tours and all that as well. And then the Luminosa, had a great time. My very first Alaska cruise. Had a great time. I'd recommend doing excursions. I know they're expensive, but do an excursion. Even if you do your own excursion in Juneau or do it through the cruise line or third party, but go to the Mendenhall Glacier, go to Nugget Falls. Highly recommend that. Um, some people went whale watching too, and and then Skagway, do the train ride. If you do it once, just do it once. Do the train ride. Do the one up to go to Canada. Do that. Have a passport. Do that. Highly recommend that. Some great views. I have some great videos and photos coming out of all that. Oh, did you see any bears? Yes, we saw some bears. So in Juneau, coming back from Mendenhall Glacier and Nugget Falls, we're heading back to the ride share pickup because we're going to take a lift back to the cruise ship. And all of a sudden, a mama bear comes across the street, runs across the street, and then about a few seconds later, there are two cubs following behind mama bear. So mama bear and two cubs. I mean, we were within like 40 feet of it. I Raphael from Vsauce Travel did get some video of that, so I got the video of that. So it was awesome to see bears that close in person. And it was right by where they have a bear crossing sign. It was like right in that area too. Did you see Danny? Danny, Dani. I saw Danny in Orlando. If we're talking about the Danny that's in the chat, yeah. And I did not get to meet Sarah on the Carnival Luminosa, or Sarah. That's an inside joke between Steve and Ruth and Raphael. And anyways, yeah, we did see bears. We saw bald eagle. Saw bald eagle in Juneau as well. I got a video and pictures of that too. I put a short out on that too. So again, look at my YouTube shorts. I have shorts on all of this. Check those out. Those are out there already. So that was awesome. The only thing we didn't see was a moose, and we didn't see polar bear. But yeah, we saw some wildlife as well. And then so then train ride Skagway, recommend it, highly recommend it. Do that. The Glacier Express or Glacier Explorer in either Tracy Arm or Endicott Arm Fjord, do it. That was awesome. I highly recommend it. Pricey, recommend it. And then Catch Can, you can do an excursion yourself. You can go to the Lumberjack show. I've seen Lumberjacks before, so I didn't need to do that. They have other excursions. I just walked the Creek Street, so I highly recommend you go to Creek Street and check out the Salmon Ladder and go say hi to Steve at the Salmon Ladder gift shop, not Ken, because Steve knows Scott from Controversial Cruising. And then Victoria, British Columbia. Hopefully, you have more time than what we have. We only had 2 hours there. So, but some cruise lines go there for a full day too, and you get to see it during the day. And so, I highly recommend doing that as well. Yeah, we met Danny in July in Orlando at Disney Springs. Anyways, so then and then flew back today. Oh, I did stay in Seattle 2 days too. Went to Pike Place Market, so I got some pictures and video of that. So that'll be coming out. And then yesterday, I thought about going to the Space Needle, never made it. So I didn't go to the Space Needle. I've seen it, but I didn't go there this time. So it was basically a relaxing day yesterday in the hotel room, and then travel day today. But anyways, that completes my West Coast trip. We've got a little bit longer than I normally do. I blame the pictures not loading on Facebook. But thank you guys for sticking around. If you're watching the replay, put in the hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know you're here. Let me know your thoughts and your comments on my West Coast trip, about the Carnival Firenze, Mexican Riviera, Disneyland, California Adventure, Carnival Luminosa, Alaska. Let me know all about that, or Seattle even. But I had a great West Coast trip, almost 3 weeks. I was gone. Time to get back to normal life. My next cruise won't be until November trying a new cruise line out. Going to try the Norwegian. So Norwegian Encore. It is a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. The rock and roll tribute cruise on the Norwegian Encore goes out of Miami. So I'm excited for that. So I'm excited to go on the Norwegian Encore. And I've already been to the same ports before, so I'm not excited about the ports, but I am excited about the ship. And that's right after Thanksgiving, right after Black Friday is when we leave for that. It's a 7-day cruise on there. Steve says, I thought someone clicked to me when I posted. Oh, no, it's okay. I'll do Danny. It costs $37 to go up this. Personally, I don't want to pay that. Yeah, that was another thing. I don't need to go up there. I could see the Space Needle, but yeah, passed on that. So yeah, we didn't do anything in Seattle too much. Anyways, so thank you guys for sticking around. Yeah, so I don't know what I'll do in our live. Can I basically wrap up the West Coast trip? If I come up with something, I'll go live. Otherwise, stay tuned for all kinds of vlogs and ship tours and all that kind of stuff coming out on my channel, Captain Billy J Travels. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to relax after this, get some food. I'm hungry. Some fast food. I haven't had any fast food in 3 weeks. Maybe some Taco Bell or McDonald's or something. And then I'm going to watch my UNI Panthers football team play tonight, and just kind of decompress and then try to get back into the swing of things. Luckily, we had free laundry on board because I turned platinum. Woo woo! Turned platinum on the Carnival Firenze, and so I got free laundry bags on the Carnival Firenze, and I got free laundry bags on the Luminosa. So, and I got to go to the Diamond and Platinum party on the Firenze and the Luminosa, and I'll get to go one more time in April on the ABC's cruise on the Carnival Horizon. I'll get to do that party one more time before Carnival takes it away. Not happy. Anyways, yeah, nap time. Because you're cheap. Yeah, Ruth is cheap. Nap time. It is about nap time. I've been up since 2 a.m. Pacific time. So, travel day. Yay. Anyways, hope everyone has a good rest of your weekend and a good upcoming week. And hope if you're going on a cruise, hope you have a great time on your cruise. If you got to wait for a cruise, hope that gets to you sooner than having to wait for it. But that ends my live show today. Hope everyone has a good rest of your. Oh, and then Greg says, I'm trying to remember NCL Encore is the one with bathroom separate in your room. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything on NCL Encore. I will be doing a live show definitely on that, previewing the ship when it gets closer. Probably in November, I'll probably be doing that. I'll preview the ship and then and what's on board on all that, because I need to know, because I don't know a whole lot about it. And then talk about the group cruise as well. Anyways, hope everyone has a good rest of your weekend. This has been Captain Billy J sign off, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye everyone.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Wrong video.